I'm Harvey Cornell with Dragon Phoenix Games, and I'm here today to tell you about V.I.P.E.R Ops, a game developed by my wife and myself. And V.I.P.E.R Ops is a game about a super secret spy agency where the chief director is resigning and the players play as directors in the agency that are trying to earn the right to succeed him as chief director. You do this by collecting the most victory points, and you get victory points by completing missions and running agents. V.I.P.E.R Ops is a game for 1 to 4 players, and it's played over 5 rounds, and it takes about an hour to play. But there's also 2 variants to the game. One is a cooperative game for 2 players, and another is the extended game, which takes place over 8 rounds and takes about 1.5 to 2 hours. To play the extended game, you'd turn these boards over to the other side where there's a few more features and add in a 3rd board where we have moles incorporated into the game. The way the game is played is at the beginning of each round, each player receives a budget. In this case, they all start with 10, and that's given to them in the form of chips. During your turn, you can turn in chips to get dice, or you can use the chips directly. You get to use 1 station per round, and you can turn in as many power cards as you have and want to, and you can complete any missions that you have completed. These are some of the stations, like the laboratory, hangar, field office, and cyberbox. And the stations, some of them can be activated with both chips or dice. That's why there's a square and a circle here. Others can be activated only with dice. Some stations you can overpay, others you can't, such as this one. And some stations you can get change. And so to complete missions, these are some of the mission cards. If you look at a mission card, they have a requirement for the resources. This one requires 4 gadgets, 1 deployment, 3 operatives, and 1 intel. The missions are also color-coded for a region. There are 7 different regions, and this one is in Asia, which is important because if you have a director that has a bonus for that, such as this director has a bonus for missions completed in Asia, you would get additional victory points above the base victory points that the mission gives. There are 9 different types of missions, such as surveillance and assassination, etc. This is a surveillance mission, which is also important because some directors get bonuses for each type of mission. This one would give bonuses in these 3 areas. And in addition to the victory points that come basic with the completion of the mission, each mission also has a special reward, and it varies by mission type. The other feature of the card is this symbol shows what type of agent is required to run the mission, because you have to have an agent running every mission. And if you look down here, you'll see that the operative, being the lowest level person on the mission, they can participate in the mission, but they cannot run a mission. They can be promoted to a field agent, which can run some of the missions, which can be promoted to a special agent, which can run even more, and finally the secret agent, which can run any mission. And there's 2 different types of secret agents shown here with the 2 different colors. When you get a secret agent, you're going to draw a card to see what kind you got. This is one type, and this is another type, and they have different special abilities that will help you in completing your missions. The other thing that's really fun about the game is the power cards. This is the power card track, and some of the power cards showing. Power cards give the player special abilities. Some abilities like this are recurring that help you throughout the game. Others are one-time use abilities that help you complete missions by giving you resources, for example. And there are also power cards that help increase your victory point totals at the end of the game. And that's how the game is played. Got it down.